Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So continuing on in my new series on how I set up my various traveler's notebooks, I'm here with you guys today to talk about my passport traveler's notebook, which is essentially my everyday carry slash my second wallet, stuff like that. So yes, here we are. So for those of you who have been following me for a long time, either on Instagram or here at YouTube, you would know that I've gone through various iterations of my everyday carry. I've primarily stuck with Traveler's Company. However, I've tried other covers like hand stitched leather tee, as well as more recently Eternal Leather Goods. However, I always seem to come back to Traveler's Company. There's just something so classic and easy about it that I just enjoy using as my carry-on. So, and again, if you followed me for a long time, you would know that my everyday carry is usually pretty chunky. However, in the last year or so, I've started using a much slimmer profile, primarily because I want to be able to put this in a purse. So if I'm going out for the evening or I'm going somewhere, I want to be able to slip it in so that I can use it more easily. I would say about half of the time it works. Some purses are just way too small and it just takes up so much room, even though I'm down to like 2 notebook inserts primarily. But anyways, I try. So that's where I am right now with my everyday carry. It is much slimmer now compared to before. And yeah, right now I am using the Love and Trip cover, which is the burgundy cover. I've had it now for about almost it must be 2 months now. I think it came right before I went on my trip in April. But anyways, I've been actively using it for about 2 months now. It's starting to develop a bit of a patina. It's not as stiff as it was before. It's been well used. I've thrown it around in my knapsack. It has developed a bit of dust for some reason, but anyways, this is what I'm using right now, and I love it. It has red cord, and I have this charm from Hand Stitch Leather. No, sorry. Gosh, now I'm mixing my shops up. Hand Stitch Leather Tee. Okay, they sell charms in case you're interested. So I have this pearl one here in my everyday carry. So let's get to it. So first up, I do have this wallet insert. It's a leather insert from 0.161. Let's see. Yes, 0.161. Soft goods. They're based in Los Angeles. I picked this up from Kuchen, and it's just so handy because you can put like credit cards and whatnot. You can see here I do have one of them here, as well as this card. I am a Catholic card, and then on the other side is a zip pocket, which you can put like money and stuff, or receipts or whatnot. And I have this charm right now that my mom gifted to me. I think it's like lapis lazuli. Oh god. Anyways, this blue stone, and then I have like a leaf here, maple leaf, and then a little leaf. So yeah, I have that charm right now here. So yeah, that's my first insert, which is a leather insert. Next up is my monthly insert from Traveler's Company. So it's just the monthly calendar. I have a quote from Philip Larkin here. And then it just jumps straight into the months. So I really like having a monthly calendar with me just because it gives me a quick overview of what's going on. So like if there's anything major at work, or if I'm going out or something, or I'm on vacation or whatnot. It's just a really good way to visualize what's happening, birthdays and whatever. So yeah, again, it's just a really good overview, and I really like that. So yeah, just to keep myself organized and whatnot. I don't really write any notes on the sides. I used to decorate this, but this past year I haven't. You'll notice there's no stickers. It's just really written, straightforward information. So I've been doing this for like The last couple of years, and it's just been really handy. Sometimes you just need that quick little peek to see what's going on that day, any major happenings or places you have to be. Am I using this next year? We'll see, because I'm thinking of using a Nolte again next year. I think they have one that's I used it in the previous year. I just can't remember if I used it in conjunction with a monthly calendar or not. I think the Nolte comes with a calendar inside, so yeah, we'll see. I might switch to that one next year. But yeah, so that's the first insert, and then I have a prayer card over here. And then next is the other insert, which is also from Traveler's Company, that has the zip pocket. Oh, sometimes this happens. It gets caught on the cover. So I have this zip pocket that has some functional stickers, some sheets of paper in case I need it. These stickers are primarily for my next insert. Yeah, just to indicate certain things. This came from a shop somewhere. Anyways, and then yeah, you never know when you need a sheet of paper somewhere. So yeah, that's what's in the zipper pocket. And then I have this insert, which is essentially like my to-do list. So you can see here, I have one for, I haven't filled it out for this coming week, but yeah, it's just like my to-do list, things to check out, more stickers. This is the refill for a short trip. So, oops. So this one is 32 pages. So it is thinner than the other inserts for the passport size, and it's a blank. So, I mean, you could just freeform whatever it is that you want to write down. So that's typically been my setup for my everyday carry. It's like the monthly calendar with like high-level overview of what's going on or what's coming up for me. And then I have another notebook that is basically my lists, addresses, any other important information. I would just put it in here. And yeah, another Philip Larkin quote. And yeah, so that's how I've been using this notebook. And I just added this today. But essentially at the back, I would typically like stick my receipts and stuff over here, and it holds pretty well because then you just close it and then you're good to go. However, I decided today to put it in a bull clip. We'll see if I keep it in the bull clip. I might just use a paper clip depending. But yeah, so I just stick it here in the back. I have a pencil board. I believe this one is from this year. It's really nice. And then the back side, 2 more card slots. So I have like my library card is here, Optum card, and then like stamp cards. So like if you're collecting, oops, which is mostly ramen. Ramen, and I think this one's like a beauty bar. Anyways, so yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much my setup for my travelers, my everyday traveler's notebook carry. It's really handy. I mean, this has been my setup for the last like a good 6 years or so since I've started using the passport size, and it just works for me. So yeah, what do you guys think about this? Do you have something similar? Like, do you use the passport in a similar way? Or if not, what else do you use that's similar? I would love to hear from you. I hope you find this interesting or inspiring, I guess, for how you want to use your passport. If you're stuck wondering how to use it. And yeah, until next time, bye, you guys.